like, alright, I'm gonna talk as if I have alien technology strapped to my face, and it's gonna be really good. No, it just sounded like as I went to go be like, hello, someone snuck up behind me and tried to start chloroforming me. Like, I was just like, and then hopefully I then got the video uploaded as a cry for help. How would that even work? It's not like the kidnapper would sit down and finish the video. Then again, if I was kidnapping people, hypothetically, I do want to stress that it is hypothetically. Help! Don't worry, that's just me pretending to yell because I'm terribly unfunny. But if I was hypothetically kidnapping people and I was sneaking into their house and I found out the person I was about to kidnap was recording a video and just been like, oh, haha, yeah, game. That's my TLDR rendition of recording. Haha, yeah, game! Whoa! That's about the quality level we can expect here. But, oh man, I would totally still kidnapping because, you know, I'm not wasting a trip. But I think it'd be really cool. So mid video, you just hear it, and then I was. All right, everyone. My name's Kidnapper Dave, and I'll be finishing this commentary for you. Looks like he was playing Isaac. I played that one when I was younger. Why am I Scottish, you ask? All the way down in England for a kidnapping? Well, no one would suspect it, would they? I realise I just told everyone my name on the internet, and I'm not actually really Scottish. I just actually got called Scottish as my first name from my parents, and apparently speaking like this has actually given me a really painful throat, so I'm going to stop now. The power to call your child anything is a powerful power indeed. One to not be abused, but one that's definitely abusable. Like, I mean, a part of me would really want to name a child Awesome, just so they can go around being called Awesome. Do you think they would get bullied? I feel like that's something that most people don't take into consideration, the bullyability, which is a fantastic name of a given name. But it's also kind of a sad thing that is something you should technically think about, right? But then again, should you think about it, that's a really good item. Oh man, that's good. I mean, you could try and get really meta and call your child, please don't bully me. But then then the register, please don't bully me, here! Oh, that would be, oh my god. I think we need to enter into society where all new babies are named via the use of a random spin that wheel type game show deal. I think that's where it would be at. And then, you know, it's not really your fault if you end up with a bad one. There'd be enough people with a bad one that it wouldn't even be that much of a big deal, and I think we could all get along. And basically, every single name, but also every single word in the English dictionary is on the wheel. So you could end up being called asparagus, but you could also end up being called, I don't know, something like instantaneous. And instantaneously is, of course, my favorite word. I've said this many times. I love how long it is for meaning something that is literally occupying 0 time. Which I actually feel like is an interesting concept, right? Because technically it feels natural that something should always take an amount of time, right? Even if it's not by 1 second. It should still occupy a period of time. But instantaneously is really just 0.0 infinitely on the time taken to complete. Something happens instantly. It's actually, I feel like maybe it's just me. And I do feel like I'm approaching, well, man, you ever think that, like, time's not real territory here? But I do like to sometimes just try to wrap my head around the idea of something happening so... But the thing is, it's not fast. It's wrong to say the word fast, because something happening fast still takes an amount of time, even if it's so fast that the amount of time is immeasurably small. Whereas instant is infinitely fast, because it's, well, instant. And just imagining something happening instantly... I'm not alone, right? Like, try and properly imagine something happening instantly. I don't think it's inherently possible, because even you pressing a key on your keyboard, oh, you weirdos and your pressing keys, trying to press a key on your press board, right? It may appear that instantly the letter appears on the screen, but no, there's still a absolute fraction of a second that it takes for that to happen, imperceptible to you, but the time is there. So I wonder how much of a difference you would notice if things did suddenly start happening instantly. God, I just really love instantly. Like, I don't know if I can put this across enough, but I'm really a big fan of instantaneously. I really like owls and instantaneous. If I could have an instant owl, I would be, and a lizard, I guess. Would an owl ride a lizard or a lizard ride an owl? I think there's a certain sensibleness to what animals would ride what animals, because you can't have a lion riding, like, a duck, because that's just silly. I mean, size-wise, it doesn't work. You got to put the duck on the lion. Whereas you could definitely have a lizard on an owl. You could also have an owl on the lizard, depending on the lizard and the owl. So, I don't know which one would make more natural. I think, generally speaking, the two-legged thing should go on the four-legged thing. Now, I don't know if that's just horsist of me, but I think in general, the more legs you have, the more likely on the bottom you should be. I think we do respect a leg-based hierarchy when it comes to things riding other things, because if you put a horse on top of like a gorilla, you'd be taken to one side and asked why you're trying to pile animals on top of each other. You are coming with me. But if you were allowed to get away with it, you can't put the many legs on the lower legs. It's just weird. But then again, you got to think about size, because you know, you can't ride a cat into battle, a house cat. I mean, you shouldn't be riding things into battle anyway. It's a horribly inefficient thing to do, is ride an animal into battle. You know, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. Never mind just a lot of low power compared to weaponized vehicles. But still, alright, you can't do that, even though the cat's got less legs. But then again, a four-legged thing riding a two-legged thing just looks weird. You can have it carried by a two-legged thing. You can have it resting on a two-legged thing. You can have it on your shoulder. Then again, two-legged on two-legged works, because a parrot on a shoulder looks really sensible. But if you had a giant parrot and then you put a horse on the back of it, I need to stop. I need to just stop, okay? I've just come to an alarming conclusion that I need to stop. I need to stop. Oh my god, I was like I was having an out-of-body experience. It was like I was stood in ghost form, watching myself be incomprehensibly moronic, just spewing about legs and stacking. And it's like my ghost form, watching myself, leant over and slapped me in the face and yelled, "Snap out of it." And lo and behold, I did. Oh my god. I mean, I do agree that given any pair of animals, there is a sensible way to stack them, but I just don't think it needed to go anywhere past that. I think I went too far down the rabbit hole, and I'm drowning in dirt. Oh, God. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to ramble at you again. You see, my mind is softly going, and everyone is already knowing that the madness takes my mind. I blame Isaac for this. I do. Oh, my word. The sad thing is, I don't even know what I talked about for the rest of the run other than that. As far as I'm concerned, I was just ranting about legs and stacking this entire time. Talking of darkness, I am in perpetual darkness recently, which sounds super edgy. Yeah, I'm in perpetual darkness, it's not a phase, Mom. But no, I kind of accidentally broke the only light in my bedroom, because I was trying to find a lighter, because I wanted to light some things on fire. There were things that are supposed to be on fire. I wanted to light a candle for a joke in a video. Not just like, the video opens, it's me stood holding a camera, and then wait a few seconds, light it, and then and then the video ends. But now that I've said that, part of me does want to make that. But either way, I wanted a candle for a bit. So I wanted to find the lighter, and I was like, basically, the process of whenever I need to find anything begins like this. Daddy, where's the thing? Because she likes everything nice and arranged and neat, and I just kind of put things wherever, and then she tidies them up, and I'm like, I have no idea where this anymore. So the process always begins with, Daddy, where's the thing? Also, this is pretty cool. Razor bone alien. I like this. Also, razor bone alien. That sounds very powerful. I want to save Mama Mega for the final floor, because we have the Fool, and the Mama Mega lets us get in the boss rush no matter how much time we have gone over, and I love saying Mama Mega really fast. Mama Mega, here we go again, explode, now my legs have blown off, and she had no idea where it was, except that it's probably in the bedroom, so I went to go stand on the bed, because this is how I look for things. I like to get a high vantage point, and then, like, survey the area, and hopefully find it. So I went and stood on the bed and started looking around to see if I could see it on any of the various sides, and then just kind of stepped forward without thinking, and absolutely colossally smacked my head into the overhead light fitting, and it kind of caught a little bit, and I may have ripped it out of the ceiling. So it's kind of just like hanging down on a wire, which means that it's a little bit broke. So we don't have light in that room. You know, you might be thinking like a lamp, and you would think that too, but no, we are lampless people. We made a decision long ago that we're going fully lampless, and now that room is super dark. Now, normally that wouldn't be a problem for normal people that are awake during normal hours, but because we're both on night shift schedules, whenever we're awake, it's basically evening and nighttime in that room, so it's just perpetually pitch black. Which means every single time we have to do anything in there, it's like frickin' being on a challenge in one of those, like, Wipeout-esque game shows where you're blindfolded and you have to get over an obstacle course. And it's really goddamn irritating. Not to mention I can't read in bed anymore, which is really super sad, as I was really into an awesome book. And, it's just so irritating. And the thing is, I wanted to get the guy that's doing the kitchen to have a look at it, because obviously he's my cousin, so it's not just like, hey, random builder, come to my bedroom. But I wanted him to have a look at it because he's electrics, but he's not been since that, because obviously the Christmas and New Year period. And even then, I need to remember to not ask him with a, hey, you want to come look at my bedroom real quick, because I don't think anyone responds well to that. And then the wafer. This has been a super powerful run so far. Oh my god. Admittedly, do you guys ever get mad at inanimate objects? I have this habit where if I accidentally knock into something and it hurts me, I kind of take it personally, like the object came alive and went, check this out. Fuck! Oh, I got him, guys! Do you see that? So I end up, like, trying to fight it. And fighting, like say if I bump my head into a door, I'll like square up to the door and go and, you know, think about punching it before I realize, hang on a minute, this probably just hurts me. I don't know why. I just take it really personally. I think I get angry at my own stupidity and try and take it out on inanimate objects. I don't know if that's just unique to me, but it's got to the point whenever I hurt myself, and I'm like, ah! I hear Danny from, like, 2 rooms away in the house. She just yells, don't fight anything! And I'm like, shut up, I wasn't gonna fight the door! Guess you were! It just happens every single time, and I resent that, okay? Alright, if a door hurts me, the door needs to get hurt, okay? It's only fair. I have problems. I have lots and lots of problems. But one of them is not the strength of this run. I mean, even if we just get a mediocre item from this, we should... Not that that's a mediocre item. Okay, and we're going to get a free boss rush item no matter what happens, which is just glorious. We're only a floor away from that. I mean, as it currently stands, we might... Ooh, yeah, I'll go for that. Oh, if I'd taken the first devil deal, we'd be the gupster right now. But, you know, being able to see the future kind of is important. Oh, if someone said to you, yo, we'll give you the power to see the future, but only once it's happened. So basically, you can ask, so what would have happened yesterday if I'd done this instead of this? And you can watch what would have gone down. You can't change it, you can't do anything about it, it doesn't affect the future, but you can see how events would have played out previously, which sounds initially like torture, right? Because you'd always kick yourself for not doing something if you used the power and found out that you could have had something amazing happen, you know? But at the same time, it would have a tangible use in that you could see how things tend to play play out when you do a certain thing, and then when a similar situation comes up, you might be more experienced in how to handle it. So it's got that going on, but I feel like it would be torture. Being able to know the outcomes of all your decisions, but not do anything about it. No, that just seems like hell, doesn't it, the more that I think about it? Because as much as the phrase ignorance is bliss kind of annoys me, because knowing things is honestly quite good, it's nice to understand how things work, I think there are a lot of situations where, yeah, it definitely is along the bliss line. The bliss line! It's like the equator, but everybody's really happy there. I mean, maybe the equator is the bliss line. Have you ever asked people who live along the equator? They might be incredibly happy individuals. Alright, so we'll grab loads of moolah and an extra key. Oh my word. Every single goddamn item in this entire run so far has been amazing. How have we managed this? That's crazy. I've not had such a good string of item rooms in so long. Like, my word, that is so good. It makes me want to sing, but I'm not going to, because I value your viewership and would not want to turn you away with my horrible voice. Though that said, a little bit on the low down, I have actually recorded my first rap single, and we'll be releasing it soon. And you may be thinking to yourself, is he joking? No, I'm not joking. You think about that. I'm going to get this in preparation for the totally guppy that I'm going to get, given that I already have 2, and will 100% be getting offered the 3rd one. Like, totally will. Oh, that was cool. I used the anti-grav to get the tears behind him. Yes. Alright, who is our boss? Monstro 2? No, you need to, like, jump over here, and then... Yeah. There you go. Then you jump over here. Look at that. Beautifully done, Monstro. You know just how to die. Isn't that great? And I know just how to miss you with all of my tears because I am a moron. Oh, that was good. It was pushing him back, damaging him. Angel room. Ooh, Eden Soul. I mean, the other 2 items were terrible anyway. I thought I could get all 3. I didn't think it was a choice in the Angel Room. That's my bad. But I still would rather Mama Mega. Actually, no, because look, we've got 3.5 minutes. I don't need Mama Mega anymore. We'll grab Little Steven. We'll rush to the next floor. We'll get to the boss room, kill Mother, use the Fool, and then we can do the next... the rest of the floor anyway. So we just need to get a move on here and hope that we end up somewhere good very, very quickly. We'll go in here and hope for... Oh, well, that's absolutely nothing of worth, is it? Alright, as long as we stop getting enemies that are immune to tears from the front, just because they're really irritating to fight. It's not like they're difficult or anything, they're just really irritating, you know, and it bugs me. Oh my god, please! Stop. Just stop. That actually went rather smoothly. Oh, come on. Give me the correct path. Then again, I've got 3 minutes. It's not like I'm completely hurting for time here. Oh, you know, I've got a really rare problem. I'm allergic to time. Whenever time passes, I just get a rash. Yeah, it means I am just one walk. No, I guess it could only be when you're aware that time's passing. So whenever you're looking at a clock. Actually, I bet someone has a phobia of clocks, because there's a phobia of bloody everything, which means there definitely is someone out there who is scared of clocks. Like, they hear ticking, and it doesn't just annoy them, it sends them into a feared frenzy. And I would totally keep putting watches near them. Look, it's funny, right? If somebody is scared of an absurd thing... Okay, you put it near them, alright, and you see what happens. Hello, Lil Haunt. Yeah, it's a pretty good run where Lil Haunt is appreciably the worst item room you got the entire time. I can totally get behind that. And also this trinket with the hive, yeah, not bad at all. And you come out, please. Thank you very much. You can die too. I mean, I still think we need a little bit extra something on the power scale, but nothing too crazy. I mean, we are about to get Eden Soul pop off, which is obviously really, really good. That's a load of damage coming in there. Careful. I want to hit Mother, not the random trash that she's summoning. Is that really that hard? And there we go. Looking good. We'll grab ourselves the Polaroid. No devil deal, but our free item is... Oh, that's really sad. That's really, really sad. In fact, that's... Wow. Like, it's so sad to the point that it's barely even worth using the full for, but I guess I will. I mean, it's not great. Oh, yeah, I remember this room. Yep, I am a moron. No, I actually wanted that key. I just very deliberately wanted that key. It was strategic. That's why I didn't do that room to begin with, because I knew I'd go back for that one key, you see. I mean, I might as well just use this, right? See what we get. Oh, I'll take wide shot. That gives me some goods. Do I redo this floor? I mean, we don't get the time back, but we get an extra item room, so it's probably the best floor to redo, right? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I think we find the shop, get what we can get from there, and then redo the entire floor, because why not? You know, when you're having so much fun, you do it again. In fact, that would be a really cool item of Isaac to have in real life. Out of all the various options, I mean, yes, we've talked about some good ones, but the ability to just redo a whole day again, I think that's particularly good. So, yeah, let's do it. We don't really lose anything, and the depths too once more. I really thought I just actually got the same layout for a second and was about to be really, really upset. Come on. Come on. Just open your head. Open your head. Why won't you open your head, you little shit? Let me kill you. There we go. Is that really so? I hate everything about these things. I hate them all so much. At least armor the back of you as well. Force me to use explosives. Then again, I guess that would be a little bit bad, because if you just literally had no way of killing them, then you'd be stuck in the room until the timer let you out. So potentially that would suck, but I don't know. I mean, this also gives us another shot at Devil Deal, right? Which is fantastic. Let's have a look in the shop. Nothing too great. We'll grab that. Use the Ace of Spades because I hate the Ace of Cards. I mean, they're never really useful. I probably should use them more in a more effective way, but I just don't care. Well, that's depressing. Yeah. Quality. I think we can all agree that was an absolutely quality experience. Alright. Let's kill her once more, because she's just going to keep standing on her own death. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Give me the gupster. Not the gupster, but not horrible either. I'll grab Headless Baby, just so we're a little bit closer to conjoined. This is obviously nice, more tears, we get ourselves a little bit of a damage boost. I mean, we're still a little bit, well, we're a little bit killable. I mean, we have the wafer, which is fantastic, which is why I feel confident doing that. But at the same time, I never like relying solely on Spirit Hearts. I mean, with the Polaroid, it's okay, because we do get constant shields, which is lovely, but I don't know. And I hate that room, by the way. I hate everything about that room. If I can avoid that room, I will avoid that room. So explosives is the way to go. See, Forget-Me-Not would also be another huge curse, actually, because if I told you, alright, you use this and you can redo any day, okay? You will go back in time to the point that you first woke up, and time will continue as normal. But the thing that would be a curse about it is because you'd only get to use it once, when the hell would you use it? I guess you'd have to save it for something super important, right? Like if you got the news that someone you care about got in an accident and was killed or, you know, really in bad shape, then you would use it and save them from whatever happened to them. I guess you'd have to save it. That's the only justifiably important enough way of getting it done, because one day won't let you get the right lottery numbers because it's too far away. I think a single health doesn't do a lot for us. No, I'm just gonna move on. I'd rather have guaranteed shields every time I get hit, especially with what we're working with here. I think that makes more sense. That didn't do much for us. Why is there just a single fly? I don't know how I got here, guys. I'm supposed to be in basement 1, and I ended up getting so far down. Please help me. Don't worry. I'll put you out your misery. Actually, that's kind of cold-blooded that we just instantly kill the only harmless enemy in the entire place. I mean, it is still a giant fly, and I imagine if a giant fly entered your house, you would probably be all over murdering it, but at the same time, it is still a little bit sad, right? Do I go in there? I think I do, just because I regret my choices. I regret my choices. I decided to do a thing, it blew up in my face, and now I want to lie in bed all day. How many people is that the theme song for? Yeah! Can I get a hells yeah? Choices in the comments! Woo! Alright, what we got here? Mystery sack. Ugh, I don't really care about my mystery sack. I didn't even notice the other me there. That's kind of a mistake, what we got in here. Ooh, I'll do this just in case. Wow. That was really, really anticlimactically bad. Like, holy hell, that was awful. Alright, hopefully the other boss isn't too bad. Oh, that was so much damage! My God! Oh, when we get the little shuriken hitting, it's so potent. Oh, hello you. Oh, I don't want your bomb. I just want to kill you. I don't want your bomb. I want you to die. So we got a reusable bomb, buddy. Not like that really adds much to the relative strength of this run, but at least it's something tangible to take away from that whole encounter. I mean, we got a decent chance of a devil deal, which is also fantastic, because I really want to finish the guppy. Otherwise, I'm going to feel really super sad and robbed based on what happened, and I'm just not going to go anywhere near this room. Just not worth the effort at all. And the thing is, I knew that would happen, so that's why I left that key there, because I am, of course, really majorly psychic, and I also knew that I didn't need that extra half a heart, which is why I just allowed myself to stand still and get hit by brimstone, because I'm just really super chilled like that. And pop, there we have it. So I guess it's time for our boss. Yes, indeed. Careful. I think if I could add one extra thing to Isaac is I would want a load of new bosses added to the game. Just because I kind of feel like the boss fights, it's the one thing that kind of always gets me, because I feel like the boss fights 40% of the time, minimum, are either, oh, we didn't get a devil deal, that's really sad. Most of the time are either too easy or too hard. It's very rare that you get what feels like a balanced, like, boss fight, and it's really memorable when that does happen. So I don't know, maybe it's fine just to create that memory, because if they were always difficult, or if they scaled with you in any way, it would kind of take away, because that was the one thing with God mode, right? It was a really good mod, but they decided to scale the enemies along with your relative power, which I think initially sounds like a really good idea, but one of the true joys of this game is getting that power and then just absolutely wading through everything. Like, if these guys were taking as much killing with what I currently have as an enemy on floor 1 with basic tiers, it would almost feel like everything I gained wasn't a bonus, but almost a necessity to do the run, and it takes away the specialness from it. So I don't actually know if that would be better, because a game doesn't need to be difficult to be fun, and I think that's something that a lot of people tend to associate. Well, maybe not so much fun, but satisfying, I guess. You don't need a brutally difficult challenge to be truly satisfied by a game. You just need something that leaves you going, yeah, that was cool. And, you know, annihilating everyone with giant bone razor beams is something I can definitely describe as, yeah, that is definitely cool. That is definitely a-okay with me. Now, if only I had shielded tears, this would be really quite funny. And boom! God, it's so much damage. Each little bone shuriken there. Careful. Everything needs to be careful. And fire! Each one is such a huge chunk of health. You think I care about your beams, Isaac? I care not for your shenanigans. And we should just need one more. Yeah, we got him. Alright, so, whoa, nearly went down to the void there. Do not want, but I would very much like my 4 extra chests. Looks like Gupster's off the table, but we're going to totally get something incredible. Well, it's okay. It's a bit of damage. Incredible. Well, we don't want that. Incredible. Oh, come on. And we would have had Guppy's tail on the I'm sorry, guys. I failed you. I've failed you. I had one job, and I failed you. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I regret all that I have done, all that I have seen, all that I have said. Please allow me to walk free from this place. I will tell no one you are here. I don't believe you. Well, where was I planning on going with that? I very rapidly realized as I entered the second character into the picture that where am I going? What am I going to do here? What are the motives for what's happening? You know, am I doing this just because for the sake of it? Or do I have real passion for this acting bit that I'm really trying to make happen here? You know, I just don't know. And it's these questions that keep me up at night. Talking of keeping me up at night, I was up for so long last night. You know where it takes you so long to get to sleep that the length of time you've not been asleep for makes you so mad that it ironically prevents you from getting to sleep even more? I reached that stage and more. I reached the stage where I just kept imagining horrible things. Like, imagine if the ceiling fell down and crushed us both. That would be so sad. Like, I just started going through horrible scenarios in my head over and over while really failing to get to sleep. But I will admit it's also that, like, half-asleep stupor of, please just let my body shut down, I hate everything, that I was in for hours and hours and hours that made me decide I finally want to do an actual attempt at making songs. Because I really, for someone who is not into music, I really like making my own lyrics. I really do. I don't know what it is, but it's a passion that I kind of realize that I have and that I'm just kind of squandering because I'm not allowing myself to practice because people tell me I'm terrible at it, which I am. But I've taken the approach that I'm not going to get any better if I keep listening and don't practice, right? So you know what? Screw it. Let's embarrass myself a few times, release things that are absolutely awful, and we'll see what happens. Because, you know, I think more things in the world need to revolve around, fuck it, we'll see what happens. Because that's truly something magical, you know? The doing it for the sake of doing it, just in case. I think that's something that people need to do a lot more. It really, really is. Give me some itemage? No. Alright, I didn't want any itemage anyway. That's just, you're just projecting, thinking that I wanted some actual itemage there. Oh, how did you get me? Come on! There's no way! I'm actually a little bit concerned for my health here. I really am struggling to find Blue Baby with any kind of speed, and I've also not gotten a single extra item the entire way through here so far. Absolutely annihilated him, though. Nearly instantly took damage twice from the other one. Come on. Oh, come on! How can I be this unlucky with what I'm, well, not getting, I guess? This is obscene. Just give me an extra item. Just one. No, I don't want a second bomb, buddy. I'm like, oh, Blue Baby. I mean, I suppose that works. I still think the wolf howl sounds completely like an owl. I am glad I realized that the wolf tooth does that, because every time I picked it up and didn't realize, I genuinely thought I'd just started hearing owls around the place, and it really started to freak me out. It really did. I mean, I liked it because I love owls, but I still draw the line at just random animal calls being able to be heard and not knowing at all why that's happening. Okay, Blue Baby. Bomb Buddy, go! Oh, Bomb Buddy, no. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Looking good. Just gotta get another big one. Yes, the bone shuriken is where it's at. It's so effective because I just hold it till I get a good shot. And then, look at that. Slapped it into him real good. Like if you enjoyed this, guys, subscribe for more. Patreon very much keeps my channel going right now. So if you want to support that, it would be awesome. But don't feel compelled. My name's been Rage. Oh, good. Did I already say that? Probably. I don't even know. Oh, good boy.
Rage Gaming with the video flow, shenanigans and Overwatch, and his fans all know that every single thumbnail that this man makes without fail makes you do a double take, catching your attention with every verse. See, say that you need healing but you're at his mercy. Get it? Cause it's a pun. On his channel, that's one of the better ones. Widow is venomous, I see no end to this. Cataclysm's imminent when Rage is in his element. Pandemonium is not familiar with irrelevance. Maximum Genji beam, oh so elegant. Jokes so funny causing you to cry. Editing is quality as the noon is high. Yo, concussion man, shoot to the sky. Cap it all off with a goodbye.